The people of Crete are wary of you, and an old beggar man reveals the reason.
Once a woman was spotted far off our shores, approaching our island on the crest of a giant, foamy wave. As the woman drew closer, it became clear that she wasn't riding on the sea, but on the back of a great white bull. The bull deposited the woman on our shores, and Talos, a bronze man forged by Hephaestus, guards the woman night and day. The bronze man guards our island too, preventing invaders from doing us harm. It has been prophesied that a leader from Thebes will come to our island and take this woman from us. We fear that if this leader succeeds, Talos will no longer guard our island. And since you are from Thebes, you might just be the one that will change our world completely.
Guys, welcome back to Zeus and the Zeus and Europa campaign, the Cretan princess it is. And this is a colony mission, so we were on the world map and we picked this map, which there was no choice. So we're here on difficulty level Olympian, and the goal is to get 30 planks of wood and 30 amphorae of wine for the parent city. So this should be maybe a shorter mission, but let's go ahead and go to the city. Okay, let's make sure the game is slowed down. And we are going to get this started. Now, I've had a quick look at this map. Now, we've got these tiers of cliffs here. We've got these wolves right here. So, and I'm pretty sure that the immigrant point comes in from this side. So this is basically a roadblock. We're gonna build on the low ground. So let's do what we normally do. The tips I've been getting so far from you guys is to build larger blocks and to use those victory monuments for desirability instead. You know, there's some farmland here. How do I want to do this? Let's let's do this. I'm gonna build here. I'm gonna have a house and a gap of 3 and a house. So that gets a little bit close, but the gap of 3 in the middle is for any victory monuments we get. And I'm gonna build probably a much larger 1, 2, 3 much larger block this time. So I'm gonna do this. So we could always have the victory monuments going through the middle. And I think that should be okay. Maybe. I don't have a sense of how large these blocks can be. But yeah, that should be a nice start. So, hygiene and safety, we're gonna need all the usuals. Yeah, fountain. Maintenance office. Oh, there's actually a little bit of room there. Maintenance office. Watch post. Infirmary. It'd be better if I try and get these on the corners, yeah. Administration, palace, tax office, culture. You know, we should probably just get onto farming. We have onion farms. We can go ahead and have a bunch of these. How many do we need? There's no, like, population requirements, so... I could just do this, really. Just roadblock this and make sure nothing collapses. Maintenance office, distribution, granary. You know, it's not the best, but it looks the best, so I'm gonna do it. Needs more workers. Yes, don't worry. We're also gonna need a common agora, which can be right next to this granary. And we can have a food vendor straight away. Okay. Now, we can also set up fleece, I think. Now, the big tip here. I'm low on cash. Oh yeah, it is a little low. Let's have a look at exports. Okay, we have a lot of... Okay. This is rival. Who are we trading with? Rival. ally. Buys sculpture wine. Bronze fleece. Onions, marble. Oh, Caledon buys onions. Buys wine. Can we produce grapevine industry? We can produce wine, and we can also sell onions. Raw material, timber mill. That's a rival, right? Sculpture wine. So we can sell a lot of wine. We can also sell fleece. They need wine. We can actually sell a lot of fleece as well. So fleece and wine. How do I check prices of things? Is it under distribution prices? Yes. Wine is 160, fleece is 60. Okay, wine it is. Wine it is. Now I've never built proper. I could put it up here. That would make more sense. Oh, this is all purple land here. Yeah, okay, that can work. So I can have, like... Now, I don't know how many of these we need, but I'm gonna roadblock there. And we'll probably need this hooked up. Roadblock there, roadblock there. And we're gonna be selling to... That's us. These are all water trade routes, though. Have to keep that in mind. Argos and... Pelion. Argos and Pelion. Distribution, trade. So they're all peers. Little awkward. Perhaps it would make more sense to have the vineyards down here, huh? Can I fit this here? Only if I get rid of the onions. I got it. I know it's a bit wasteful, but this should fit here. Okay, good. Come on, guys, move in. So we can fit this here. This is going to be selling wine. We can go up to 36. I'm gonna put Grower's Lodge. Since it's there, we can actually just... Yeah, we can still have this here. Oh, right. Under the leadership of Minos, Knossos has grown into a significant city, no longer isolated from the rest of the world. Knossos and... What's that loud clanging? It's Talos, the fierce man of bronze, and he has destruction on his mind. Did mention this in the intro. You can now construct Jason's Hall to bring the famous hero to your city. Okay, and 3,000 drachmas from Thebes? Sure, okay.
Feel the pain as I rain blows on your brain.
Very good. So wait, Knossos also opened up, right? Where? Oh, there. Knossos. Buys fleece, sells wood, olive oil. Okay. Those wolves still hanging out there. Okay, so now how many grapevines can one orchard work on? Like that many? I still don't have a real sense of this. But let's just get like 2 of them going like that. And then we would need workshops, winery, which can go along here. And we just make sure nothing collapses. Yeah, there. Roadblock there. To be safe, roadblock there. Okay. And that should cover that. That will start producing wine, which can start going out. Fantastic. Onions should also start coming in. I wanted to replace those onion farms. Can I actually just make room here? That should be okay. That might collapse. I don't know. Okay. Wage rates very high, please. Did that not affect our workers at all? We also need to prioritize hygiene and safety. Just make sure nothing collapses, yeah? Okay, the fountain should give out water soon enough. We probably just need more housing. $100 people, fantastic. Let's bring in more people. Okay, good.
A new city, a new home, and maybe a new job.
3
Fortune
wineries per
is
lodge?
smiling upon me.
It's 3 per lodge, is it? Winery. Okay. That should produce quite a lot of wine, right? Yeah, that should be okay. Remember the hospital, yes. And 7 bars of bronze. Okay, hold on. Distribution, storehouse. How do I want to do this? Yeah, just hold it here. This will hold the bronze. We could turn bronze into statues and sell them. But we'll see if we want to do that. Okay, hospital. Infirmary, rather. There's no real good spot for it. Egypt discovered. Okay. Explorers return from their exploits and report that they have discovered a place called Egypt. Let's accept the bronze. I'll put down the infirmary because we don't want people getting sick. 153 workers needed. It's kind of much. Husbandry, industry, storage, hygiene, administration, culture, mythology, military. I drop industry. What is industry? Just these, I think. Those are 12 each. Yeah, we need food before... 7 pieces of sculpture. Okay. We'll let the sculptures come in as well. We could always sell those. We could sell the bronze straight away. Actually, no, wait. That's buying. Who buys... Argos buys sculptures. I might want to hold on to the bronze, actually. But yeah, Argos... Argos could be... sculpture. The onion farms are just not really working right now. Because we need food. Can I prioritize... Oh, they don't fit? Oh, right. Because they're so big. Sculpture. Okay, okay. Each sculpture takes 4 slots. Right. Okay, do we just have... The onions are growing. 3 jugs of olive oil. Why are we getting so many gifts? Olive oil, accept. Okay. Okay. Let's just speed things up a little bit. 167 workers needed. That's crazy. I guess I should... There's no way to turn off an industry, is there? Oh, we can. We can shut down wine and grapes for now, at least. Oh. No. Those fall under industry. Oh, storage and distribution ran out of workers. It's fine. We lost the sculptures. It's fine. It's fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Okay. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. It's okay. Did I build too many farms? Why does it feel like I just don't have enough people for anything? Like, what is taking so many people? I didn't build that much. These are all shut down. And we're still short 61 workers? Do we really just need the food first? But even if I prioritize it, okay, we can finally get all the farms working. There we go. All the farms are now properly working. I don't know, my sense in Zeus is just so... It's not there yet, right? I just don't have a sense. But okay, the farms are now all fully operational. There we go. That is a harvest. So we can now go to here, deprioritize that, get storage and distribution going. That brings in a bunch of onions, and our people will subsist on a pure onion diet. Onion soup, onion pies, onions, fried onions, onion rings, onion salads. 100% onion diet. Just raw onions. You just take an onion, eat it straight up. That's what our people here live on. So some of these houses evolved, which should start doubling our things. Since we lost the sculptures, we don't need that anymore. Here we go, 35 workers needed, but this is with some of our industries shut down, yeah? We gotta get the wine going. What do these need to evolve further? Appeal, culture. Okay, so let's go ahead and put down. Nope. Okay, no contestants. Let's put down a podium and a college. It's fine if it's there, right? That'll bring in some culture. Actually getting some unemployment, so we can now turn on the wine industry. 83 workers. I really built too many of those, huh? But it's okay. More people are moving in. Okay. Neighborhood appeal. What can I build for now? Fish ponds are just huge. Hedge mazes. You know, you guys, have a hedge maze. Hedge maze. Okay, now they just need culture.
It's certainly hard to practice Epicureanism in this city. What I wouldn't give for a plate of food.
Okay, good. Oh. City doesn't have enough food. Yeah, I know. 500 people, though. What just collapsed? Oh, that one was out of range. Okay, no problem. It just means we need to have a maintenance office going the other way. And more onion farms on this side. So we went through a first feeding of onions. I think we are producing enough food, right? Yeah, it says support for 1,500 people. We actually have plenty of food coming in. It's just that first feeding is always a bit rough. It's fine. How's our employment? 38 workers needed. Now they need fleece to evolve further. So let's go to herding. Okay. The big tip here is we can go to aesthetics, beautification, what everyone says are the best. And we want to, apparently the sheep they can't cross away from meadows. So if we want to have fleece coming in, you want to, can they cross across roads? I don't know. What we can do is we extend the road out this way, I think. We roadblock there. We have a maintenance office at the end of the road. And then we can have... Can sheep cross roads? That's a important question. Because what's important is you want to trap them on a single tile so it stabilizes. And you always know exactly how much sheep do cross roads. Okay. So what you want to do is, so like...
This city needs a little work around the edges.
How do you trap sheep onto a single tile? Is this fertile land? Empty land, meadow. Okay, that is not fertile land. So if I take the ionic columns and I do something like, so that's like that. So that is meadow, that is empty land. And then when I go to herding and I put 2 carding sheds, I can then take sheep and place them here. And they should always stay right there. Is that correct? You actually need 2 tiles? Why do you need 2 tiles? 1 more column beside the road? So like this? Just in case? Just in case of what? I don't know, I think that's working. I think that's working. Okay, I'll fill up with more. 71 workers needed. It's a bit of a pain. We'll go out. We're gonna need a fleece vendor going out soon. I'm gonna allow fleece to come into here. We just need like 8, I guess. Once fleece comes in... Oh, they ran out of food. That's unfortunate. That's gonna wreck some of my industries. We are low on money as well. The onion farms should come in. We gotta really prioritize husbandry.
What did I do to deserve this?
Lack of... I really thought I had enough. It's okay. Onions will come back. That's what the people want. Don't worry, don't worry. Let's speed it up. It's just my... I thought food would last longer. You know, when you click on a house and it says 32, you know, I have a sense of how long that would last. Like, in other games, but it's just... like, I don't have that sense here. Okay, there we go. Postpone that. More olive oil. I'll just accept it. Okay, a full granary. A full granary of onions. We have onions on onions. Please evolve the houses. More than a full granary of onions. There we go. Okay.
The only room for these goods in the city is right here in my cart.
Okay, good. There we go. Re-evolve all the houses. Except the olive oil. Okay, that's fine. everyone starts moving back in. Fleece is starting to come down as well, so that will evolve the houses further. Cadmia discovered. Okay. This allows me to open up the industries again, but keep prioritizing husbandry, because that's important. Now we have enough food. Now we have enough food. So each of these houses is only holding like 28? 32? They hold 32 units of food. We can now reprioritize culture. There we go. Needs appeal, 1616. Now we should. Okay, so it was really important in this game to get food and fleece going immediately, right? See, when you play Caesar 3 and Pharaoh, you often can just go forever with slums, right? You can go a long way with slums, but in this game, you need food and fleece because this is a lot of houses, and there's not much more room to build things, and we're out of cash. We're at 158. Wine will be coming in soon, though. Everything's running, and we need 39 workers. Good. It's probably worth taxing people as well. Do you need a palace to tax people in this game? It's always a bit of a confusion. Yeah, we do need a palace. Okay. That's a big trade ship.
It was a pleasure doing business with you. I hope Aeolus guides us home.
Okay. They bought 1 unit of wine. Okay, more will come. More will come. Okay. Besides that, I think everything's going quite well. Onion harvest is in April. We still have 15 units of onion there, 1,000 units of food in there. Okay, 8 workers needed. Fantastic. Wage rates does affect workers. More people are moving in, so I can drop wage rates to try and make a little bit more money. Now we just need the wine to stockpile. Reduced appeal, reduced appeal, reduced appeal, reduced appeal. Okay. So we'll need to destroy some houses as well to make room for services. Because culture... See, I still don't actually know what these houses need. Besides a lot of appeal right now. Okay. Wine's stocking up though. Here comes...
Greetings! You will be thrilled when you see what I have to trade with you.
Now we have money. Okay, so let's go to appeal. Recreational areas. Gazebo. Gazebo. Flower garden. Bench. Good, good, good. Then they need more culture venues. Culture... What, a gym? I think a gym. Let's get rid of these 2 houses here. 14 crates of food, 10 months to comply. Can we give... Just in case. Need more workers, so we need a gym. Can we give food requests from the granary? I'm not too sure. You can store wheat in a storehouse, but you can't store onions? Alright, am I blind? Food doesn't work the same way as in Zeus or in Zeus as Pharaoh. You can only store wheat because it's a production good used for horses. Oh. That's interesting. Oh, that guy loads quick. Look at that guy. He's like... Wine. Wheat isn't just a food, I see. Okay, well, lots of onions should come in pretty soon here. We have unemployment. We can drop wage rates to normal, save money. Okay, overview, requests. Click to fulfill requests, dispatch goods. Okay, it goes straight out of the granary. Perfect. Okay. Money's going okay now. Fleece is maintaining. These need more appeal. Money has come in. So we can go to beautifications, parks, and fill this gap. That's expensive, but I want to do it. And then you need olive oil to go further. But I think at this point it's worth taxing people. So let's go to administration. Palace costs 400. I'm not sure if I want to go into debt for this. Plus, we don't really have a... We don't really have a spot for a palace. It's always... That's actually really hard. Does he destroy everything up here? You just need to stock wood and wine to win. I know, I know. Okay. Well, 30 wine, 30 planks of wood. I guess we just start heading to that. So let's go to storage, storehouse. This is where we'll put all of the wood. Go to industry, raw materials, timber mill. We'll put 2 of those down. We have plenty of unemployment. 1,000 people, fantastic. These are all just appeal problems, which we don't need more people right now, but I will need another storehouse for wine. So let's just put it here. And make sure not so much is stored up here. Just 12. What was that message? Knossos regards you more highly. Okay. Alright, we're gonna get to chopping these trees.
I just hope that the tree I cut down is just a tree and not a tree nymph, Daphne, or an oak capable of prophecy. My job isn't easy.
By the way, speaking of Daphne, my favorite sculptor is Bernini. If you don't know who Bernini is, go Google Bernini for sculptures. And there's a Persephone one, which is insane. Like, you have to go look at it. There's a Persephone one. But there's a Daphne one where it's her turning into a tree and her hands are up like this. And it's a marble sculpture from a single block of marble, and it's carved out leaves. It's carved out leaves, and I've seen these sculptures in Italy. And Bernini is a sculptor which is from the... not so much the Renaissance, it's from later on, where Bernini was trying to surpass... There's this whole movement which was trying to surpass the old masters, right? And Bernini was like just amazing, right? The whole idea was being better. Yeah, like 1680, around that era. And it's like they wanted to be better than the masses. So like, you know, David, that's the popular one. Bernini has his own David, and it's a very different take. But the one with the leaves, the guide was saying that if you actually tap the leaves, it actually rings. Now, we're obviously not allowed to do that, but apparently it does. But even if it doesn't, the leaves being sculpted out of marble, it's just insane. How is that even physically possible? It's crazy. So yeah, if you haven't seen Bernini's sculptures, he's a sculptor that would make you really appreciate sculptures. It's crazy. The I have a boyfriend one. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, so there's the Persephone one, which is crazy. And then there's the Daphne one. So go have a look at those. Bernini. Bernini. And you'll learn to appreciate sculptures. We've made a lot of money. Wood's coming in. We're not stockpiling any wine, but since money is coming in, we can just stop selling wine, I assume. We don't have enough grapes. Do we not have enough? We have unemployment, so do we not have enough vines? Like, how many do we need here? Like, can I do that? And if I put down another grower's lodge, like, here? Can I grapevine up this area? Is that okay? Not up there, but okay. Save the game? Yeah, we should totally save. Save adventure. This is mission 4? Okay, mission 4. Stop planting vines, you have tons. I have no sense of how many we need. So if I have too many vines, it doesn't hurt anything besides my budget. So since budget's not a concern, it doesn't matter. Right? That's the thought process. Right? It doesn't slow the growth. Right? And by me doing this, I get to see how many... What are these called? Trellises? How many are not used, and then I get a better sense of how many I can get rid of. Right? It's excessive? Well, I don't know that. I'll find out. I'll find out. So wood's coming in. Wine is starting to stockpile. Maybe I can sell wine, but only store like 4, right? Because it's worth a lot. We just need to sell a little bit. They don't harvest the vine if their workplace is full, then the vines get wasted. Ah, I see. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Onion supply seems to be okay. We can actually evolve our houses even more. They gave us plenty of oil, and I have all of these which haven't evolved yet, but I have unemployment. So perhaps I just want to like put down a couple extra onion farms because food is looking a little low. I'd like it to be a bit higher. Employees needed, so... Oh, we actually won something? Alright, population monument. Go. These are like really good for desirability, right? How good is it? So, what's the best color? Closer to white is better? So that's obviously having an effect there. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. Right, it's things like that where I just don't have the sense of things, right? So that sense is developed over time. Right? This vine situation is fine as long as these are always working. Right? So now we're getting unemployment again. It was an onion harvest. Perfect. Good, good.
This city is like Ajax, head and shoulders above the rest.
Perfect, perfect. Monuments are OP. Yeah, desirability was such a huge issue in my previous missions, in my previous city, and it's because apparently you really are supposed to use these monuments. Without them, it's hard to get all the houses to evolve, right? You really got to do that. So it's only olive oil if we want to evolve this any further. In terms of fleece, we're actually fine. So these houses are now holding 80 units of food. Now, I'm not a numbers gamer. I don't min-max, but I'm a sense gamer. So apparently 80 is like a normal average amount of food. So earlier when I saw 32 units of food, I was like, is that a lot? Is that not enough? I don't know. Apparently it's not a lot. 80 is sort of like a normal amount of food to have in a house. So now I know that. Wisest thinkers, okay, we only have like 1 podium, so I don't know what determines whether you win or lose these games. Like, what is the actual calculation? But as you can see, we're learning and employing a lot of tips and tactics here. This sheep thing, probably very good. I just realized I put a grapevine right there. I'll get rid of that one. There we go. But yeah, this holding the sheep in one spot thing, working out quite well. So now we can see all of these are empty. So we can see the harm of planting too many vines. So now I can see all of these ones which are not being worked. And I can reduce the amount. See all these ones which aren't touched. And I can do this. And now I get a better sense of how many I should be building. Right? Like that one and that one. There we go. So that looks like roughly the amount. That's what? 15, 20 per house? A request for wine? Festival at Thebes. Isn't Thebes the city I'm saving this for? Isn't Thebes my parents' city? How do you tell what's your... Where is Thebes? There. Parents' city. We're literally saving wine for Thebes. Oh, come on. We need 12. We have 10. Okay, we'll get it soon. We'll get it soon. Go to Culture tab and look at the info. What here? Drama terrible? Oh, so this is how you... So this is how likely standing in the Pan-Hellenic games. Isthmian games, philosophy, not bad, not bad. Drama is terrible, Olympian games, all okay. Okay, so we're gonna sell this. What was that? Let's stop selling. Isthmian games conclude. Completely befuddled. Okay, so we didn't win anything there. No problem. Yeah, just waiting for the wine to come in. Oh, I forgot these vines here. These should not be here. There we go. So does that look like the right amount of vines? What is this guy doing up here?
This city truly is a utopia, and I can't think of a wiser leader.
Why did he go up this way? Okay, the podium's still working though, so it's okay. You might find it interesting. Every single tile of Avenue Boulevard gives off appeal, both the plants and benches at the side as well. The road itself referred to Zeus appeal link. Yeah, I keep forgetting there's big roads. Because there's beautification and recreational area. I really should be building more of these. But this map is a little cramped. You know, you can do things like that. That's kind of a nice little thing to do, right? We can do that. Right? It doesn't all have to be symmetrical and stuff. $11.1. Okay. Grapes are now starting to come in a bit better. Yeah, this panel has all the useful information. Yeah, it's just... I'm not fully familiar with how all of these tabs work. Not even taxing people, but I guess it's okay. Monster attacking Talos. What does this say? Gods worshipped in your city. Demeter, Apollo, Artemis, Ares, Aphrodite, Hermes, Athena. Jason is needed to do battle with the Talos. Do we want to be doing that? It's not... Where is it? There we go, mythology. Heroes Hall for Jason. I can just have a Heroes Hall for Jason. Oh, it's free. Alright, this is insane. 64 crates of food, 8 horses, 16 amphora of wine, 2 horseman companies, 3 triremes. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing... Horses? So we need wheat for horses, right? I don't even think that's available. Egypt. Egypt sells wheat. So we do have a source of... Is it even possible to summon Jason? Are horses like a resource? Cadmia. Back to city. Military workshops. Horse ranch. Oh, that's a nice looking building, actually. Look at that design. Someone spent a long time building that. There's a lot of detail. So it is actually possible. But I think it's heavily implied that you're not supposed to. The wine is to get Jason drunk so he'll be brave enough to fight Talos. So basically he wants 64 crates of onions. And he'll need the 69 for of wine to wash that down, right? Oof. Okay, you can have the wine. We'll need to stock that back up. Now let's just slowly sell wine, like 2 at a time. Because we're gonna have the wood we need. So that's fine. The Hero Hall increases appeal in the city. Does the Hero Hall also... somewhat unappealing? It's not super good, if it does. It's nothing like this. Right? You can see it just light up around this. Okay. Who eats onions as staple food anyway? There's a French joke in here somewhere, I'm sure. I'm sure. You can also sell wood? Really? So I can set aside the 30 planks of wood. Like that, right? Good. So I don't need to be stocking up wood anymore. But we could sell the wood. Who buys wood? That's a rival. I don't think you can sell wood. I don't think there's any ally that buys wood. I really need more money. Yeah, money carries over in this game a lot more than before. You know, we'll be able to make money by selling the wine, but what surely can we sell? What else can we sell? I feel like I need to be selling something else. Not really. It's the rival. Caledon buys onions. Caledon. I can get rid of that. Get rid of those. Trade Caledon there. Sell onions. Stock up to 12. Get those farms back. 3. We're now selling them, so... we have unemployment, but we don't need to be chopping wood anymore, do we? So let's clear this off, clear that off, clear that off. Stop chopping the trees. Okay. Wait, that was a different request of wine? That was a separate request of wine. Ah, come on. Okay, fine. Okay. Onion farm. Okay, good. That was a separate request. It's fine. We'll start selling onions. So what's this? Okay, good. Let's stop selling wine there. What is the request for this? That's 5 months to get it. Dispatch, yes. There we go. Okay, did it. Resume selling a little bit of wine. Okay, selling onions is gonna be very profitable. That looks good. Yep, good, good, good. Okay. Philbot says it's been a while since you played this game. Yeah, I didn't grow up with this game, so it's all kind of new to me. I've never played this mission or beyond. The first 3 missions I played a little bit, but not much besides that. Okay. The graphics are starting to grow on me, though. There is a certain charm to it, right? Okay, so stockpiling the wine is just a little bit of an issue here, because they keep asking for more wine. And suddenly we're low on grapes again. Okay, so I think we don't actually need more onion farms. What we need is another grower's lodge and more grapevines. Right, because we're always low on grapes. So I think this should get our supply of grapes going, right? How many onions can we sell a year? Only 24. Right, but money's going back up. So in the time it takes to stockpile the wine, we should make plenty of money to carry over. Slow and weak contestants. We got one gym. Employment, it's still under 10%. A little bit of unemployment. This is... Why are walkers always...
The sun was in my eyes! How could I perform well with the sun in my eyes?
Why are walkers ending up here? Are they going up to see Talos? You don't need to plant more vines for new growers' lodges, by the way? Really? So if I just have, like, more growers' lodges, right? I can fit one there, right? And I can fit one here, right? That should just get, like, lots of the vines working, right? Is that good? Is that good? Oh, they are the contesters for the Pan-Hellenic Games. I see. They're walking out of the city for the games. Happiness monument available because they were just so happy? Very well then. Another monument there. I like the happiness monument. It's quite golden. And we made room for a fish pond, because you all know I like fish ponds. Okay, but yeah, that looks good. So they all got 2 loads of grapes. More grapes are coming in. None of them are sitting around yet, though. Actually, no, there's plenty of stored grapes there. Can I actually just now boost up the number of wineries? Needs more workers. Really? 6 workers needed. It's okay. Those just evolved. So more workers coming in. I really want to tax people, but there's literally nowhere on the lowland that will fit my palace. I mean, I know I could rearrange things, but it would cost so much to rearrange things, it's probably not worth it. If I wanted money, I should probably just sell more wine. Yeah, more tenders, more people to harvest, more resources. Yeah, it's just... I don't know how many... Like, just the rough look of things. I don't know how many houses to vines, right? This wine is being taken to the trade. It's taking 4 loads. I guess I should be selling 4, right? And then we let... More wine should be stocking in here, right? 12 crates of food. So we gotta wait for the onion harvest. It should be soon. They're all looking pretty grown. There we go. Dispatch those. How many did they buy?
It was a
12.
pleasure doing business with you. I hope Aeolus guides us home.
Okay. Now the wine's coming in, money's going up, and I think this is going to be in preparation of victory here. Because we just need to store up, what is it, 30? 30 amphora of wine. Chaos Fangs loves the look of the roads when they're high uphill. They do tile up real nice in this game, right? They go from like this sort of broken cobblestone. And I think there's a slightly nicer, yeah, see there's slightly whiter cobblestone there. And then it becomes these rectangle tiles. So it's nice, wait, actually, yeah. So there's a slightly nicer cobblestone. Auto Plaza, yeah, there's no plazas in this game. This is where they switch to avenues and boulevards. Seems like there's plenty of grapes to go around now, but they're not super stocked up. Good, good. Yeah, these can hold 4, right? And they all are holding 2, so that's a good number to have. Ah, finally. Wine stocking up. These are selling, they sell for 160 each, so selling just 4 is actually a lot. I'm not sure what a good amount of money is to save up before winning. But we'll probably have like 6,000 or 8,000 by the time we win this. Okay. And I think that should be good. It's slowly creeping up there. Yeah, having 5,000 is probably good. Okay, there we go. Alright. 4 to 6 is good. Yeah. And we can win. So just to make sure, I'm going to go File, Save it right here. Yes. And we win. Set aside the 30 amphora of wine. Good. And that should be victory. At the end of the month. In a second. Any minute now.
The priestess's prophecy has come true. You have wrested Europa from Talos's grip and delivered her back to her brothers in Greece. Talos, however, is enraged that you have taken his charge from him and is following close on your heels.
Oh, so Talos is following us back? Talos is following us back from Cydonia? Okay, well, anyway, that's the end of that mission. It went, actually, it's a good hour. Went longer than I thought it would. I thought it was going to be a pretty straightforward mission, but those requests for wine did set me back a little bit. You could probably spend another hour on this mission killing Talos, but considering the story says he follows us, I guess he does actually just follow us back anyway, even if you do kill him here. It's a mythological being. I'm not too sure how that works. But anyway, that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to support the channel, there's links down below for custom merch designed by me, a Patreon if you'd like to support more directly. You can subscribe and follow on Twitch. And there is a Humble Bundle referral link where if you use that link to buy games, a portion of the proceeds goes to the channel. So thank you so much if you use any of those links. And check us out on social media where I do post new content and different content from anywhere else. So you can go check out all of those. I'm actually on 10 different platforms, if you believe it or not. Anyway, that's all for now. If you're watching on YouTube, buttons on the screen for more stuff. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!